more than 5.
At least 65. Which is why he went 95. For the ball. Second dart down, left 140 in the end, but he's going to be left on that as Henderson hits tops.
Game shot.
And Henderson has hit tops, and he has toppled the top seed to book his place in the second round.
Always my first answer is practice the range between 60 and 130. That's where you make your money. Don't forget about things like 62, 64. Give them some respect, but everything up to 130, they're very makeable. And I can't say the same for Kevin's shot on 90.
No.
And if Klaasen finds another bullseye at the end of this 1-2-3, it will be game done.
It would be 3 bullseye finishers, it would be 4 finishers utilising the middle section of the board, it would be 5 combination checkouts. Well, Kevin McDine, I'm not sure if he's had a
50. Sorry.
Countdown conundrum there.
I think he actually corrected our referee there. He stuck to his guns, but he might not have any guns left. Oh, Jelle Klaasen. An absolute masterclass in the finishing, especially on the bullseye. And Bradley Brooks is averaging over his season average by a good 4%.
99.
To beat Martin in this match, he probably had to raise his level by 15%.
80.
To get it done by 6-0 to set up a meeting with either Gavin Carlin or Simon Whitlock, he needs tops again.
62.
He has had chances early, but the middle portion of the match towards the end has been owned by Shindy.
Game shot on the match.
And beautifully done with a 13 darter at the end. Sometimes you just have to say that your opponent is too good. And right there, Martin the Wall Schindler is through to round 2 in no time at all. He's going to play Whitlock or Carlin. They're coming next. For Gavin Carlin to pop in a good setup shot and really push Whitlock to the brink. This was hit by Jelle Klaasen to win his game against Kevin McDine. But it's not going to be taken by the Aussie captain.
54.
This is what you hope for if you're Gavin Carlin and you wake up this morning.
83.
Something like 66 is a cushy position at 5-3 to win. 16. Match dart double top. Gavin Carlin knocks out Simon Whitlock and leaves him with £0 more than he turned up with today in his race for the Players' Championship finals. But it
100.
Oh, he's shot out of the blocks as Peter Jacques. Like a whippet.
90.
Peter Wright using the bullseye to try and get down to a finish. Indeed, he hits the bull to leave 145. What does Peter do? Yeah, he's going the bull route.
56.
Felt pressured into it by snake bite, sat on the 145. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, Peter Wright, that is magnificent. He was right to go for the bullseye route, Peter Jacques, because he knew Peter Wright was quite capable. 2 trebles to leave a finish. He's got him. And he's got a third for good measure as well. Peter Wright. He's hit 3 180s. They've all come in the last 4 legs. There was a 171 in there as well. Scoring's been good. It's the doubles that have let him down.
41.
And unfortunately, he's going to have to hit a double if he wants to win the game. Last leg decider for Jose de Souza and Adam Hunt as well.
69.
We could be seeing Jose de Souza and Peter Wright, the number 2 and 4 seeds, going out within moments of each other. But for that to happen, Peter Wright is going to have to miss some doubles. He's been doing it a lot in this game. and he is continuing to do it. He will get more opportunities, but Peter Jacques is going to get to a finish. Peter Wright is holding that arm again. It does not look good. Even if he does get through this match, it doesn't look great for his prospects today or indeed this week. But his prospects today might be coming to an end right now, because he's another 5 match darts he's missed in this leg. Peter Jacques is going to get match darts. This is ridiculous. And Peter Jacques has not just picked the pocket of Peter Wright, he has had his trousers off and run off down the street. Treble required for Chris Dobey to get a match dart. Good guide for it. Oh, not the trouble you wanted, Chris. Yep. And all of a sudden, is Scott Waites now the favourite again? He had a little bit of bother in the previous leg on Dobey's throw on double 16 and double 8. But he doesn't have that problem here. We have seen 3. Scott Waites cannot take out 169. Nobody can take out 169.
99.
141 to win it. And now he's hoping. Great setup. Great setup. Leaves himself on a double after 12 darts in the last leg decider. But Chris Dobey, you might have had to win this sooner, because you might not get a go at that double. Because Scott Waites got to go at one first, and he's missed it. It's the double 16 that's not been particularly kind to him all game. And Chris Dobey to sneak it.
Game shot on the match.
And sneak it he does. Chris Dobey makes it 4 consecutive breaks of throw to win the game in a last leg decider. Scott Waites fashioned the chance, he couldn't take it, and it's Hollywood who goes through to the board final.
In this deciding leg, to leave 41 after 9, there ain't many better ways to win a last leg decider.
133.
This single performance is as good for me as anything for the European Championship, as an indication that Rob Cross is getting back to his best. Because he has won that with back-to-back 12 darters from 5-4 down against the world number 13. Voltage, Rob Cross is back, ladies and gentlemen. The European champion is through to the last 16 here in Barnsley.
180s he's hit across 4 matches, including the one at the start of this leg, the leg he hopes is the last leg.
134.
And he backs it up well.
99.
It's a fabulous closing out of this match from Dirk van Duijvenbode.
139.
He's got a choice to make here. Van Goen's left to finish. Does that force Dirk to go for the bull? He's gambled on the treble 17 and hasn't found a treble. Well, yesterday,
51. Dave
Chisholm had a 167 finish that Dan Dawson said would be the best checkout you've seen all week. I think that could have been better had Van Goen produced it, but he wasn't up to it. And now Dirk van Duijvenbode has 3 darts in his hand to send Van Goen out of the tournament at the last 16 stage for the 2nd time in as many days. And he does get his first ever victory against the Dutch number 1. Van Goen, despite not dropping a leg before that match, has dropped 6 and only got 4. Gone on to have a great career. It would be a shame if he didn't add a PDC major. Came close, didn't he, against Van Goen in the Players' Championship finals last year, last leg decider. It's been close on several occasions.
54.
Close there, but no cigar. Mervyn King. And Rydz takes full advantage. He treble 16 route. He does, and that means it's 14 and bull. Well, he's managed to get the treble for double 11.
58.
That's the way he goes. Most darts players would find it folly. Carlin Rydz might bail himself out of trouble again after a loose first dart. 3 titles for Fallon Sherrick and Lisa Ashton each at the first set of Women's Series events, and we're going to have the remainder of them at the end of this week. Is this the end of the road for Mervyn King in this match?
100.
Carlin Rydz has been superb on the outer ring, but he's flinched.
28.
Right at the finish line. Mervyn King on 80 again. He's going up. He's doing the right thing. Can he hit the right thing? That's the way, Mervyn. An 80 checkout from Mervyn King. Pressurising darts from Carlin Rydz, who is trying to carve out another match-winning opportunity. Well, this would be even better than the 80, but it's not going to happen.
Uh, 97. Sorry, 107.
Little exchange between Mervyn King and a match official Andrew Davis there. King making sure it's all correct.
Game shot on the match, Carlin Rydz.
But Carlin Rydz corrects the line of the final dart. Mervyn
Johnny Clayton, Michael van Gerwen, Jose de Souza, and the top 2 in the world in Price and Wright.
104.
He's in very accomplished company.
$135.
As for Gabe, it's been a workman-like day. He's been tested on more than one occasion. And you know for a fact he's going to be tested in the semi-final against someone who has won a title this year. In fact, all 3 semi-finalists that are not German have won their solitary title this season. Double 16 for Dobey. And that is pinpoint for a 2-1 lead.
45.
Can he do it this time with no pressure on him?
Game shot.
There's your answer, 13 darter for Dobey. And he has passed the halfway point first. 170. Perfectly done. If you can't take the 136, that's plan B. The 170 is not going to go the wrong treble.
54.
Just wonder if this is going to be won with a piece of brilliance or a mistake.
Game shot.
Double 8 is taken for another 14 darter, which is very symptomatic of the standard of this game. Beautiful extension. One more mistake from Gabe. Doesn't look like it's coming. It isn't.
140.
How much does he want a maximum here? That one's just sat down a little bit, but it didn't matter. He's propped it up again, and he's got the maximum to leave double 14. Huge pressure on this for Gabe Clemens. Double 18. Oh, how good was that from the German? Monstrous from the Giant. But he does have a guaranteed shot to win this match, to defy what Dobey's been doing. And it's
59. Incredibly
reminiscent to that final that Dobey lost with a 110 average against MVG a couple of years ago. Double top.
84.
And if Dobey has any hope, he needs to leave at least 82 here. Where have you been, he said.
120.
It's still a 2 darter. But it should not matter. Double top. And he's missed all three. Can Dobey snatch victory at the death? Does he go double-double? He decided not to.
57.
And I am very surprised that he didn't. Clemens for tens. Gets over the line with a break of throw in the last leg of the contest. So the Bedlington Derby will not happen. It will be Gabe Clemens looking for his first title.
The number 2 seed, Mervyn King, and then Dirk van Duijvenbode, who had beaten Michael van Gerwen in the last 16.
100.
Just goes to show that he doesn't care for reputation. And he doesn't give one hoot about the fact that Gabriel is going for his first title.
90.
He just wants his second. He wants to do first what Dobey and Ryan Joyce have not done. They've talked about
57.
backing up their first win, but he wants to be the first of that little clan to get the second one. Double top for Clemens.
Game shot.
Beautiful shot to deny Rydz a shot at the very same number.
It's 2-0 to Gabriel Clemens, and in the one he lost, he averaged almost 104 and lost in the last leg decided to Darren Beveridge. He's got time on his side
19
in this leg, Callan Rydz, but he hasn't made the best of it in that visit.
You can say that again.
He's got time on his side, Callan Rydz, but he hasn't made the best of it in that visit.
Oh, Gabe is
140.
lucky that stuck in the board. That was halfway to the floor. Rydz needs this.
Game
and
shot.
gets it with a belt out of a tops. That could have been to be back on throw. Oh, that's a big
48.
miss, especially with Clemens looking at 78 for 4-1. Tops from the angle has to go around it.
38.
Misses just on the top side, so Rydz to bring us back within one.
Game
Does
shot.
so, scrapping well.
But as you said, the pace in that was very stop-start, wasn't it? That's the way Dimitri likes to play.
101.
This, they're just rattling along, taking legs off each other, and I just feel like it's simmering away, ready to come to the boil at any point.
135.
Completely agree. We haven't seen the most important part of this match yet, which is exciting. 60 now.
64.
Only squares it up to a ton, and Gabe gets a second look at 127.
Well, this could be even more important than the previous attempt. And he still doesn't get a dart, and Rydz has a chance to break here
99.
and put the match in his grip.
How many tops does he need? One. Only needs
Game
the
shot.
one. That is as good as you'll see at this point of a final to get a break of throw with a clean 100 kill. That is Rydz running riot. Down. The thinking was 57 for 2 double 19s.
93.
This isn't enormous in the same way, but it is huge in the context of this final. Double top to draw level.
36.
What would have been a break of throw that would have effectively put the match in the control of Clemens.
Tops
Game
for Rydz
shot.
in 20 darts to win leg 12. And I can't...
9 dart legs or barrage of maximums at key times or big finishers, but so often the biggest moments are the
99.
darts that miss the targets, and that might be the case in this final for Gabriel Clemens.
The thing that Rydz has got to keep on his mind right now is that he can't relax. Yes, he's close to winning this title, but he's got to remain aggressive to the very end.
180.
Could he win it with 344 and 6? Probably not. Because
Game
there
shot.
you have a second ton out in 2 in this final. That one just as good.
The match has remained the same all the way through. Clemens then under less pressure because Rydz had more or less wrapped the match up.
180.
Took out the 100 like he didn't have a care in the world, but then he gets into a leg that he needs to win, and he's yet to find a treble. And it's taken 9 darts to do
96.
so. Rydz done a finish after 9.
He's bagged his 2 maximums in this final right at the end. And that is full credit
96.
to this 23-year-old. He's going to get 2 tournament-winning darts to double down
140.
as a senior PDC professional.
Well, I said the misses are the big moments. Could we see a big finish here? Not to be for Clemens once again, when really needing something special.
91.
He's unable to produce. 2 darts missed for Carlin Rydz.
How does he hit this?
Game shot.
And it's a wonder
and the
dart
match.
that wins the tournament for Carlin Rydz. What a shot, and really, really nice sportsmanship from Clemens, who again comes up short. But there you see, that dart had not 1, but 2 assists, and 2 is the number because the Riot has won his 2nd title of 2021.